Hey, Ethan, put your dick on screen.
No! No!
No! Get it off!
Anyways, welcome back, guys.
Yeah, welcome back. Today we're going to be investigating a poorly belated deaded Miu.
Belated.
What does belated mean? I just wanted to use a smart
it's just
person
late.
word. Why are these two here?
They just said hi.
Okay, well, let's start.
Talk to MONOTARO.
No, small bottle.
Monotaro's
I'm really
gonna
curious
have
about this small bottle.
There's something on the seat. The small bottle.
Lube. What are you doing with this, Kokichi? What kind of simulation were you in?
I feel as though I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi?
Uh-oh. Huh?
Mine. No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right.
Dude, we haven't been there once after we saw
Yeah.
it the first time.
Yeah, it's that poison.
Ours was the type we should have just put a lock on and never gone in there again.
There's nothing useful in there
Right?
for normal people.
Yeah.
So you know about this, Kokichi. Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP. Is that? Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them.
As if you didn't plan this whole thing, probably.
Yeah. Is that really true?
By the way,
Did you see the label on the back of this bottle?
What kind is it? Huh?
The label?
Could be fake. Keep that in mind.
According to the warnings here, this poison's pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. Once it's mixed.
Okay. So you can't mix it with other liquids?
No, I assume if you put like water or anything else with it, it becomes just empty.
That's so weird.
I think that's a very important detail. I don't think this poison had anything to do with her death. I genuinely don't. I think it's just
I do think
misdirection.
you said something in between episodes about Kokichi trying to make this as confusing as possible for us. I think there's some truth to that.
I could see this as like one last test for his love, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit.
See, that's kind of confusing to me, because wouldn't it, like, mix with their spit and then neutralize? But
Well, you know what? Shut up. That's what I think.
I'm not a poisoner.
Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill him instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. And you
By the
know
way-
Miu was drilling up a storm.
Right.
By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes.
How do you know if it doesn't say on the bottle?
It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red.
Well, let's go investigate her eyes.
Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison.
How'd you know that?
Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
no.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it. Seriously.
Anyway,
I apologize if the voices blend together a little too much. I'm trying to differentiate them, but it's hard to
It
do.
happens, you know?
But it's like, I want to do it, but I also don't want to just give them new voices. Like I don't want Shuichi suddenly be like, I'm Shuichi, happy to meet ya, you know?
I mean, yeah, at this point, you're kind of stuck with them. I would rather have you change your Shuichi voice than Kokichi's voice.
Oh yeah, Kokichi's voice is great. I'll just make Shuichi's a little lighter. Or heavier, I don't know.
What I think you need to encapsulate more with Shuichi's voice is the yeah in it, like, I'm an anime protagonist.
I guess you're right. Kinda like that.
Yeah, more like that, I think.
Anyway, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet.
Are we not going to talk about whose chair it's in?
Yeah, it's in your chair, Poopichi.
Is that not weird?
Someone's got to hand out the poop nick. Yeah, see? But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair.
I like how this game is like a very complicated detective murder mystery game, and then it literally can't tell you the clue of like, it was in this person's chair. Can you figure out whose?
It's like a Dora thing where it's like, do you know whose chair the poison was left in?
Bro, I love Dora. Don't hate.
I hate Dora. Because I'm racist.
She's what?
I said because I'm racist.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world.
Yep.
Some helmets still have their cords plugged in. Others have them removed.
Did we remove them?
I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out.
Okay, why? Why would you be like, oh, a dead body, I better unplug my headset?
I don't know. Ah, that's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness, the blue for memory.
Uh-huh.
You got those mixed up.
God knows what happens. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows?
You know what'd be so cool? What if it was like Tsumugi or something, but she body swapped into Gonta's body and did it? Would that count? Because it's just an avatar.
You know what? Remember Kokichi when he was talking with Monokuma? He talked about this whole plan. And Monokuma said, nah, you really are a sick bastard, or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe, because Kokichi was asking Monokuma to do something, if something would count as permission.
Right.
So maybe that's what he was doing, is
Could be.
asking for permission for that to be the rule.
Yeah, I don't know. I assumed he was asking for the motive, which I'm assuming is the secret to the outside world to be put into the simulation. I guess I don't know, though.
Or you could ask 2 things.
Yeah, I mean, God knows what they talked about after that, so.
Yeah. A glitch.
Oh, no.
Device instructions.
Okay. I really wonder what that would feel like, virtual reality. I'm surprised like nobody was nerding out about how cool it was. If you put me in this, even if it had the worst graphics and stuff imaginable, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm actually here. I'd be so like, wow.
I'd probably poop myself in the real world.
Pay attention to what this girl says.
I'm the one who killed him. Oh, okay, well, but there we go, guys. We're all done.
Found the killer.
Or killed her. Shoot, fix that in post.
How?
I don't know. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling. Ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window.
Ever since I drowned her in the river.
That's my bad, by the way, but don't tell anybody.
Even though we had a 1v1 in the forest.
You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it.
Okay. Interesting, you're going out of your way to point this out to
Oh,
everyone.
look at the log, look at the log, look at the log. Up, 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 up. Oh, from the dining room window. I thought it said from the river, or in the river, and I thought, what? That's a big thing.
now you're just paranoid.
I know. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it. And I thought I saw Miu. Or did you? Or did you see?
The opportunity.
Yes. I was just about to say that. Oh, so you saw Miu then? I thought I must have been mistaken, since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know.
Kokichi, why are you following me around? Go away.
I like this. I want someone like this everywhere.
I don't.
That?
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
my bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so... About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... There's that crash. Bang!
What does that sound like? I heard a little glass.
I did hear glass.
It sounded
But glass
like...
can't break here.
Maybe it didn't break, but glass could have hit the ground. It just sounded like that, like high-pitched, like ding, ding. So how it sounded to me, just like base observation, is like if there was glass on a shelf and someone like tipped
the
it
shelf
over.
Yeah.
Like threw it over, you know? Or perhaps a box. They had a bunch of boxes in the chapel. Maybe there was glass in one of the boxes. I'm sure we're gonna go back into the virtual world to
Look around.
examine, right? Because we saw like carpet chopped up in there, you know? Or tape, or I don't really know what it was. I thought it was maybe the carpet roll chopped up was a theory I had. Because you see the carpet glimmering in the one closet we went in. I don't know. I kind of missed the simulation. It was fun.
We'll go back. Ah! What was that sound? What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... See, struck very hard is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's the one thing I don't like about Danganronpa is
It's
through
up
the
to,
other...
like, your own interpretation a little bit.
Right, yeah. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check.
Oh no!
Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh.
Theories.
Theories.
I don't know what to say, so I'm gonna copy
Speculation.
Bridge. Speculation.
Random vowels.
Vowels.
A, ah.
A,
O,
E,
I.
I.
Sometimes Y.
O, U, B, square, 5.
5.
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Key boy.
Kiboy?
Okay.
He was, but Smoogie and I are positive it was his voice.
So either that's one of two things.
Either the room's connected or the boy was outside. Right?
The way you put it didn't really make sense, but either it's like you said, and the chapel and the whatchamacallit,
Kitchen area are connected.
the mansion are like the same loading zone, like you said.
Right.
Or-
So they're connected. There's point 1 you said I had wrong. Say the next point.
And the other one is if the chapel is like right to the left of the mansion, like we were thinking how it goes. in
Or
the
he
loop
was
around.
outside.
But then why didn't Gonta hear it?
Gonta's stupid.
Gonta is stupid.
Don't like
that's
Gonta
true.
much. Any points against him are also just he's very dumb.
Yep, he's just dumb. That's why.
Yeah.
He's gonna mention halfway through the trial. Oh, I actually did hear that. I was lying.
Gonta thought it big bugs, so oopsie daisy.
He's done that before. He's brought up crap halfway through.
He was, but Smoogie and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall where he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion.
Because of the loading zone.
Even Miu said that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
Look, she's technically alive right now.
Don't leave. No!
Bye forever.
No, she'll say more.
I pulled the plug.
I see.
You're right, that sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So, how did we hear Kibo's voice? How are we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel?
I'm really loud, guys.
Well, that's...
Or-
Maybe. What?
I do wonder, there is the point of how do we know you can't hear through your ears in the real world? Because everyone was silent during the simulation, you know? We were all like sitting in here just like whatever. If Kibo was somehow out of the simulation, yelled something, and then went back in, huge stretch, but just an idea.
You probably would have heard Kaido then. Because I'm sure him walking away and making all that noise.
Could be.
That would be my thing. Maybe that was the crash. Maybe he tripped on something out here.
Yeah, I don't see anything here that would make that sound, though.
It's interesting, though. She must have been alive once he came out. Unless, of course, he killed her, which is a whole thing. But I really don't think he did, you know?
Yeah, when did he say he got kicked out? This had to be like a while ago, and Miu was only killed 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Interesting.
very. Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
If anything, he should just stood in here and stayed guard, you know? Like,
Yeah. It's really dumb we didn't have someone just keeping an eye out here.
right.
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all?
Ah.
I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaido!
Hey.
Kaido, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumb buddy? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
In his conversation, huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Tell me more about that.
Why don't we ask Kibo where he was at the time?
Yeah. Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But...
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take the game seriously, Kaido.
Oh, man.
Shut up!
You're so easily egged on.
Well, yeah.
Okay, Samugi's account about hearing Kibo's voice.
Right. Loud noise.
Okay, there you go. Alright, Kibo, where were you? What were you doing?
The loud noise was actually me farting, Shuichi. I apologize.
It makes big loud clunks like that.
It kind of would, though.
I've been wondering, what was this secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway?
That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case.
That's-
A little bump in the road, and that's all it was.
I mean, in such a small world, so it had to be found in the time we were searching, right?
Question is just by who?
Someone would have had to find it, right?
Could have been Miu.
It could have been Miu.
Maybe
I
it's
want
what
to know
killed
what
her.
Kokichi and Miu were conspiring. But,
Yeah.
But I do think there's something special about this secret to the outside world. I think it's either the motive or a weapon or both.
It could have been
or-
like a rock where once you step on it, all of a sudden you had all these memories beamed into
It
your
could
head.
be, but maybe those memories are a weapon of some kind. Maybe they're a motive to kill someone. Like, I don't know.
You know what, though?
I don't know.
Do you think if the memory plugin wasn't all the way put in, maybe that's what the secret of the outside world was supposed to go through? So maybe it went to someone, but it didn't
They
quite.
couldn't remember it.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe there's something to that.
You know, that's a funny but interesting point.
Well, I mean, maybe they remembered it in the simulation because that's where their consciousness was.
Right, but they might not bring it out here. I do wonder, the fact that there's a memory plug, someone's memory is going to have something to do with this.
You would think.
I would think, yeah. Sometimes
I'm
it's
guessing
just red herrings.
Gonta's. I think his whole "it was a dream" thing is very interesting.
Yeah, that is weird. We'll see what he has to say about that.
We never discovered what that secret actually was.
We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay,
No, Samugi and I didn't find anything.
my bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaido and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have. Unlike you.
Whoa, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
Whip him into shape.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu.
Kind of with him, though.
He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
I do like having Kokichi as a sidekick.
It's probably, this has already like made it one of my favorite trials.
Who's going to be the sidekick next time if it's a different one every time? Or maybe
Kokichi.
next time will be the time you're just like, I'm on my own now.
Could be.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth, too.
If you're a pretty advanced robot, you can be sassy and make excuses. I do really love doing the Kokichi voice. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wish I had more voices.
Well, you did at one point.
If it's really not looking like it's going to be Maki or Kibo, so I think I'm safe for now.
No, I think you're in the clear. I think it's either Gonta or Samugi.
Maybe next time I could see like Kibo or someone getting killed, or maybe Maki killing someone.
Well, after Gonta dies, I'll have to find someone new to dislike. Maybe Kibo.
Why? Oh, why?
Maybe I'll pick Kibo to hate.
Kibo's not all that interesting yet either, but I do like him. He's just
Yeah.
He's just chill and logical. Like, I don't dislike him.
He's so plain. He's honestly plainer than Samugi.
Yeah, Samugi's at least got some sass to her.
All right. But I could totally see him surviving, and that's what makes it kind of sad.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the plainest ones survived in the second game. Like,
I know.
Sonya was so boring to me, and yet she lived to the end.
I kind of liked her whole, like, it sounds like I don't mean to be dirty, but it sounds like she, like, played with herself, like, everywhere.
Sonya?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
was,
I kept getting
that was
that
the one like
vibe.
really weird part about it is she like talked about really dirty stuff all the time. It's like, what?
I do like one thing where we say like one slight thing that sounds like it incriminates her. She's like, "You effing butthole!" She just screams. You remember that? I did like.
I do wish
Sonya.
they elaborated more on some of the survivors though. Like you got a little bit of like cool moments with Kazuichi, like peeping on girls at the beach or something.
I liked Kazuichi, honestly.
Kazuichi, I liked doing his voice. He was chill, even though it hurt like heck.
Fuyuhiko was a lot of fun too. He was one of the interesting ones.
Yeah,
to
he was
survive.
like the coolest survivor. Who
Who else was there?
You had Akane. Akane was just cool, but I wish they, she had some cool events.
Akane walked so Miu could run. Is how I see it.
What?
Because they have the same voice actor.
Oh, okay.
And also,
yeah.
I do kind of see Miu as a more extreme version of Akane.
Yeah, kind of. Just more focused on crazy inventions than beating up people and getting stronger.
Well, yeah, because she was what, ultimate fitness lady or whatever?
She was ultimate gymnast.
No.
Who else was there?
Hajime, but that's its own thing.
Hajime, that's 4. Fihiko, Kazuichi, Akane, Hajime, Sonia.
I think that was it, dude.
Was it just those 5?
Yeah.
Chiki kind of showed up for a moment, like as a whim.
She was more of a robot than Kibo was.
A little bit. Probably less advanced, too. He was older, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. More interesting, though, still.
You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm keeping an eye out in case Kaido tries to bother you.
I will say Nagito's case in the second game, though, I loved it so much just because you can't solve it. The only explanation is his luck would have made the traitor the killer. And so she pretty much had to come out and say she was the traitor herself, you know?
Right. And even then, you can't even definitively know it was Chiaki.
Right.
Like, you just have to
take her
assume.
word for it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was such a cool trial. Probably my favorite. I don't know. I really liked the Grape House, Strawberry House trial a lot.
I didn't really care for the trial as much as I did the build-up.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like, why are we in a Roblox obby?
Exactly. Anyways, I want to continue.
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaido as your partner, okay?
You've said this.
Hey.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? What is he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around? Because he's cute.
Wants the ahoge in my pants.
Probably does.
Probably. Yeah, I'm very concerned about you.
Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki? She looks mad. Don't talk to her.
She does seem very tech savvy. Like, she's understood all the tech jargon that Miu has been spitting out, you know?
I want to know why she's so mad at us.
I think she's, well, a couple reasons. One, she was just jealous Kaido picked us over her, and she really likes Kaido. And the other reason was because we went to go focus on the murder more than Kaido's well-being at the time.
Kind of the logical thing to do, though. But, you know, when you love someone, you love someone.
Love is blind.
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either.
I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you're an expert.
Well,
But I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
So what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi.
According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program.
Neo World Program. Never heard of it.
Okay.
well,
Sure, buddy.
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. I don't think we've heard that one before.
No, we haven't.
So the reason you don't see Kibo with a bruise on his face from Kokichi punching him is just because he's a robot.
Right. So I wonder if...
And also, how would that even work? He doesn't have the, like, nerves to even have the damage, you know?
But didn't Miu literally say otherwise?
She said you'd be completely fine, I thought.
Yeah. So I wonder if she was either wrong or planning something herself.
I mean, remember, she was, like, conspiring, dude. How's that work? Like, if I stabbed you in the simulation, would you suddenly have a stab wound in real life? Like, how would you get it?
I feel like it's more your brain's perceiving it.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if,
That's an explanation that
if
makes
me
sense.
punching you in the arm would actually, like, induce a bruise. But maybe with how the program works, it'd feel like there's a bruise there for a minute.
Right.
So,
I don't know.
That matches what Miu told us.
Or maybe we just missed something Miu said.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Well, look at the log.
What? Any damage inflicted on your avatar.
Maybe it doesn't mean, like, damage as in damage, but, like, perceived damage.
Right.
So your real body will
Because that's
feel
pretty
it.
much how it worked in the second game, is like, obviously, these guys didn't get these wounds in real life, but their brain shut down. So,
I wonder what the whole thing with Fuyuhiko, how that worked then, when Fuyuhiko had his eye jabbed out.
maybe he's blind in that eye now.
From shock. Oh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world.
But how would they get one?
Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Okay.
Oh, man.
But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? Probably because she didn't want people to try and kill. If everyone believed, oh, you can't kill in this world, then why would you try?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, that is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail.
I really don't see why Monokuma or somebody couldn't alter the program while he's out here, though. Probably not, because Monokuma doesn't really interfere, but...
No, I don't... It seems like the only time he did interfere is with whatever him and Kokichi planned, and still, that's more Kokichi's interference than it is him.
Right.
He's
'cause
just like...
he incited it.
The hammer in the process, you know?
Yeah.
Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well,
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics.
That's very interesting.
Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist. Warps don't.
Like teleporting.
Yeah. How's that work with our river theory, then?
Maybe there's more outside those walls than we realize.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world.
I want a motorcycle. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful.
Shut up. Kill
Shut
yourself.
up. Kill yourself. Not interested. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten.
Very possible. Probably by you.
It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
Oh, that's so true, though.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, honestly.
Kokichi is bringing up some good points.
He's a very good sidekick.
But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
Alter a text file?
No, not really. I honestly, like, altering text files and changing values, very,
It's like the
very
basics
easy.
of basics, you know?
Well, a lot of the times, like, I've, like, looked into, like, now, I don't mod games, like, as in make mods, but I've, like, learned how to put mods in games.
Yeah.
And a lot of them will be like, if you'd like to adjust this value, open the text box and change it to this number.
Right.
And you could do that with anything. If you're playing Skyrim, you could just find what determines your base stamina, change it to 10,000, now you have 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that difficult to delete or add things. I've done it 100 times
Right.
because I'm so smart.
You're such a genius.
I know.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me!
Okay. Are you good with computers?
What?
Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way.
I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
Dude, we gained a friend.
We pretty much got Miu back then. We're good.
Yeah, we're good, man. This one's way cooler. Not really. I really liked me.
I like Monotaro a lot, though.
Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation?
I guess.
Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
Dude, you need that superpower. Every time you forget something, you like gain the skills from
Hey,
the opposite.
I'm really good at some stuff, but I'm really bad at basic stuff.
Elaborate?
Like, I'm good
really
at...
bad at explaining.
Well, that is part of it. Like, I'm really good with voices and recognizing voices, but as
Okay.
soon as you give me someone's name, it's out the window.
Okay.
Or I'm really, really good with, like, analyzing characters and figuring them out, but as soon as you ask me social etiquette and basic conversation skills, it's kind of out the wayside.
Okay.
No, I can do conversation skills pretty well, but etiquette, I get that from my grandma all the time. You're so bad at etiquette. You don't know how to talk to people. Well, maybe I'm just cool.
You it really depends on the person. You'll be really friendly with some people, and then I'll hear you react to something someone says sometimes, and I'll be like, that's kind of just a weird reaction. But
I don't
hey,
know.
everyone has stuff like that. I'm sure I do it too.
No, you're perfect, Gage.
I think so.
Now continue!
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone.
Monotaro.
I want to avenge my dead mommy. Oh, I thought the game froze.
Yeah.
Your mommy. You mean Miu?
Not that!
No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect.
Shut up, you pig! I'm busy avenging mommy's death.
I love Monotaro. sad, but it looks like this is goodbye.
He's definitely dying this time.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
Okay.
I literally do not care.
Who are you again? Alrighty then. Let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
Go, hacker man.
I hope he like has like a spot in this trial circle where he like, this is what I think happened. I would love that'd make it a perfect trial.
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine.
True, I suppose, but
Thanks.
I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
I mean, why not let him help?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should. He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
All right, I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
Just to see if it's been tampered with?
Yeah,
Okay. Whatevs.
well, thanks. Oh! I love MONOTARO. He's my new favorite character.
This
What?
stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Don't even have fingers, dude.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Isn't that bad?
I'm gonna break the computer.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Wow, you're really good.
Already?
Okay.
He probably is like a computer, you know?
I mean, yeah, he's probably a robot.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too. 2 ninja stars.
This.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out. Looking at that,
Kaido is 517 while everyone else is pretty much 6 whatever. When does it say Miu?
she doesn't log out. She never logs out. Where's Kaito? Kaito
Hold on.
logged out like,
Can I, hold on, I kind of want to get up and look at this because I can't see very well.
just ask me.
Does it say, oh, that's Maki and then Miu. Okay, I thought that said Miu twice. Because it says Maki logs in at 2203 and then Miu log in at
Yeah.
2206.
So here's a thing.
Is that 23 or 22?
So Kokichi logs out at 7, and they said Miu died like 10 minutes before we all logged out, right? Like, it should say the time of death on here.
Why'd they make that so small?
So the estimated time of death is 6:30. Kaito logged out at 5:17, and then
So-
everyone else logged out after, what I say, 6:30. So yeah, Kaito was the only one in the real world
When
at the
she
time.
died.
So that's very weird. Assuming this is truthful, but I assume it is.
I don't see why it'd be a lie.
Yeah,
I want to see what the box behind it is. That might shed some more light on stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Accurate.
Accurate. Whatever. Screw you, Gage. Could you show
I
it to
said
me?
it wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
I said accurate.
Oh, this is much better.
I really need to wait to analyze things until they're bigger on screen.
I know. It really does have everyone's log in and log out times recorded.
Well,
Aside from Miu, everyone is logged in and out once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one's secretly logged out and logged back in.
Okay, well that cancels so many different theories.
Definitely wasn't the poison then.
I mean, unless it was Kaito, but
I don't think it was.
I kind of doubt it's Kaito. But at the same time, who knows?
Yeah. Then my main concern becomes Kaido. He logged out ahead of us.
How would someone force him to log out?
I think he forced himself to log out. I think his sickness probably screwed with him. And his body might have had a like, wake up,
Maybe
I'm
he, like,
dying
convulsed
reaction.
or something.
I mean, that's happened before.
Yeah?
When people are like sleeping but have like,
What if he had like a stroke or something?
that would actually make sense
Does
because
it shake
strokes.
the thing off his head too? You know?
Well, you don't really shake when you have a stroke. That'd be a seizure.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
But when you have a stroke, half of your brain shuts down. That's why your mouth droops and stuff, because that part of the brain is just like, bleh. So I don't think it would be a stroke because he would be in a lot worse condition right now.
Right.
Though there are mini strokes where you don't really notice anything until way after.
Oh wait. Kaito logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him.
No, it couldn't be him.
The fact
huh?
you're saying that is weird.
Log in, log out. I think his body just had a reaction, and that's why he was forcibly logged out.
Could
Because
be.
also... Oh, wait, no, hold on. This might be it. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
There is 13 terabytes of porn on here.
Assumably mommy! It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
When?
The program's been rewritten.
Well, we know Miu did that.
Oh.
Obviously, Miu was the only one person capable of doing that.
Hey.
So, which files does she rewrite, and what does she change?
Okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you.
I'm crying now.
I think she was talking about Kokichi.
I know, I just did the wrong voice. I was just hoping.
What were you gonna say before you were like, oh, maybe he's about to talk about it?
Well, I thought maybe there could be a certain threshold people can cross that ejects them from the program.
Threshold of what?
Go to a certain spot, do a certain thing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
like
if you
something
wanted
other
to-
than the phone.
Yeah, maybe if you wanted to accuse someone and say, hey, if you go to this spot on the roof, it will boot you from the program. And then Kaido, who went to this spot on the roof, got booted from the program.
Okay.
That could be one of the things that
Or maybe
we're-
it's even that like carpet roll is like a magic carpet roll that boots you out of the program.
Yeah, he could have picked it up while he was holding it, it just dropped him out.
Yeah.
And then it like rolled off the edge or something.
Well, we'll leave that episode of investigating there, everybody.
Oh yeah, how long did this one go on for?
41.
that's fine then.
Not too bad. Thank you for watching. I liked the video.
Yeah, leave in the comments who did it. I'm really curious.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to think. My brain's kind of fried a little bit.
I really want to hear more from Stupid though and see what he has to say.
From who?
Gonta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured that's what you meant, but I was like, why Gota?
Well, because I think he did something he shouldn't have.
I think either he was tampered with somehow, or I don't know. I do think he has a part to play in this, though, just from the way he's been acting. But we'll find more out about that in the next episode.
So get out
see
of
you
here.
tomorrow.
We don't want
Better
you
be
here.
Same time, same place, and roll end credits.
Unless we die in a car crash on the way home. Well, it'd be me.
Yeah, I don't really have to drive anywhere to record. This is at my house.
But you have to drive to work tomorrow, don't you?
I don't work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because we're recording tomorrow.
Probably the trial, so
I'm so excited for the trial. You guys have no
I'm
idea.
so excited. I hope it's like
I hope it's Gonta. Please be Gonta. Please,
not
Jehovah.
that bad. It can't be all your
Allah,
favorites that live.
God, Buddhist, Jesus,
Gage. Gage.
Scientology, Xenu, the big guy in the sky. That's his name is Xenu, by the way. Please kill Gonta. That's all I'm asking.
Amen.
I covered most of the religions. What are some other ones? What do they believe in? Do they still believe in God in like the Middle East? No, because Allah is God. Because it's always
you are
like
barking up the wrong tree.
Well, I think religion's interesting, even if I don't subscribe to any of it.
Well, yeah, it is interesting. Like the stories behind them are actually really interesting.
Oh, I didn't even cover the Greek gods. Zeus. Oh, sorry, I burped. Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Hades,
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
How do you say it?
Hephaestus. Hephaestus.
Why do you act like that's weird for me not to know how to pronounce a random Greek god's
But yeah,
name?
Hephaestus, Persephone, if we want to get specific. Dionysus. Oh, what's the Hestia? I think is one of them.
Zeus.
I already said Zeus.
Who's the messenger guy?
Aphrodite, Hermes,
Hermes,
Apollo. What's the girl?
What's the blacksmith one?
Artemis. Hephaestus is the blacksmith.
What the fish?
Oh, and we got to do the Roman gods too.
Pluto.
Neptune. I'm not as good
Pluto.
with the Roman gods. Neptune.
Saturn.
Saturn is one of them.
Are they just the planets?
Yeah, they named a lot of the planets off. Mars is Aries, but Roman. Mars is the god of war.
Can we end the episode now?
Is Uranus one of them? I know my anus ain't.
How'd you know my butthole was a god?
What are some other gods? We have Ra, I think. What's
Anubis?
Who?
Anubis.
Anubis, that's the god one.
God.
Oh, but we didn't do Norse gods. Thor.
He's not a god.
Odin. Thor is a god.
No, he's not.
There's
He's a little pushover.
a little pushover.
I've seen the Marvel movies.
I was thinking more like God of War stuff, because they do good interpretations of them. Anyways, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you later.